practice for this game. And we're going to have a little rain out there for today's game between the Duke Blue Devils and the USC Trojans. Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, and we're all set to bring you what should be a great matchup. Get ready for one powerful game.
USC looks no further than this young man when asked why they play such great defense. His coverage ability allows his defense to take more gambles with blitzes, and I don't think it'll be any different in this one.
And now it's time for the Coke Zero coin toss. Both teams have sent their special teams onto the field, and we're ready for the opening kickoff. And this game is now underway. He makes it out to maybe the 33-yard line. So now we'll get to see the offense come out of the field for their first drive of this game. They'll go to work at the 33. First down, 10 yards to go. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Hands it off. They'll bring him down at the 34-yard line. A 1-yard gain on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 8. Ball on their own 34. Offset eye formation in the backfield. Hands it to the back. He's to the 40. Tackle made at the 49. What a run!
Man, this kid can flat out fly. A lot of kids are fast, but there's not many guys out there that can run as fast as this kid in pads holding on to the football.
I agree with you, Lee, and he has such a natural running style.
That was just good pass rush by the defensive end.
Well, the offensive line has to at least slow the guy down a little bit. He was in there in no time.
Backfield in an offset eye formation. He drops back. And it's knocked away. And the wideout had trouble holding on there.
And I'll tell you what, he was holding on for dear life there. I don't think he was concerned about the ball too much on that play. Nah.
The crowd is really letting them hear it. Fires deep down the left side. Knocks it down.
And that one's going to go down in the stats as a drop, but that would have been a tough catch.
Well, when you're going to school for free to play football, they expect you to catch those, Kirk. Now, I know the defender got in there to break it up, but there are just no excuses for that. You touch it, you catch it. That always has been the rule.
Down the sideline. We were very close to seeing lightning strike there, fellas.
This was just a booming kick by the punter. He made the return man retreat a little bit to get the ball, but once he fielded it, he was off to the races.
And he got a couple of good blocks on the return, but give this kid a lot of credit.
He's tackled around the 46-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he's scrambling. Runs with it, and he's got room. And he is drilled at the 35-yard line. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
Run right side. He's taken down at the 29. A gain of 6. They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. They're packed in tight on the line. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
And that was the linebacker that got him. He wasn't letting the ball carrier go very far.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he tries to buy some time. He's pushed out of bounds. Right around the 22-yard line. You can't design these kind of plays.
You really can't, Brad. That was just great instincts to know where the sticks were.
They line up in the jumbo set. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd and 6. Expect the defense to turn it up a notch here in the red zone. Scrambling around. He rolls out to the left. To the end zone. And he rifles it in there for the touchdown. He tossed that one beautifully, guys.
It worked out exactly as planned, and the quarterback threw a very catchable ball.
And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Duke lines up for the kickoff. He kicks it. And he's taken down at the 44-yard line. Their last drive resulted in a punt, so let's see if they can put together something a little more promising here. They'll get the ball here at the 44. 1st and 10. They come out in a 5-wide set. Caught. And down he goes at the 39.
I like how this kid can use the sideline just as well as he can make plays in the middle of the field.
That's right, Kirk. They call that versatility.
That's right, Coach.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Drops back to pass. He couldn't drag his feet. Incomplete. He made the catch, but it was outside the white line.
This quarterback has to just settle down and get his feet underneath him. He took the receiver clearly out of bounds. That kid had no shot to make the catch.
Well, they get it right after the review. They call it a catch, and play will continue. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. One-man backfield. They get it out there on the toss. They'll bring him down around the 25-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard. 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Ace backfield. They go with the back, and he's got room. He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A nice pickup of about 8 yards.
On the play.
3rd and 1. They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to.
This is a solid defense. Try it out.
So it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field. One-man backfield. They motion to the left. And he hits him hard at the 23. Not quite enough for the first. Looks like they'll turn it over on downs.
You know what? I think they still made the right call there.
Yeah, it was worth the gamble, even though they didn't make it.
They'll start at the 23-yard line. Duke up 7 points. Tailback brought down for a loss.
From a defensive coordinator standpoint, it can really help out your scheme when you get excellent run support by the corner.
Not only does this kid tell him not to throw to his side, he's telling him not to run to his side. Yo.
He's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. He's knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Quarterbacks who can run the football really change your entire defensive game plan.
They're packed in tight on the line. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. A gain of 1.
1 yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 35. 4 wide. He scrambled. He's pushed out of bounds at the 33-yard line. This one will lose yards because there was no room left.
Well, the defense forced him in that direction, and then they did a nice job of containing him.
They come out with 4 wide out. He's going to try and scramble. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. And he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 37-yard line. And a great run on 3rd down.
Now, I'm not second guessing, I'm first guessing. If I'm the coach, I would run that play again. When you can run the ball like this, I'd stick it right at him. Again, wow.
And that'll do it. Very good first quarter of action. Our score here at Wallace Wade Stadium, Duke 7, USC nothing. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. On the handoff, watch out. Gets to about the 34-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 34. From the gun. Complete, and he's brought down. The quarterback just lasered that one down the field, Coach.
Yeah, the defender had no shot at breaking that pass up.
First down. They'll line it up at the 12. They got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. And he's taken down around the 10-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
Gain of 2 on the play.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 10. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He scrambled. Finds his receiver. Touchdown. What a perfectly thrown ball by this young quarterback.
He's gone through a rapid maturation, and that's elevated the level of play for his teammates.
If I was a scout, I'd make sure I bring lots of notebook paper to this young man's games.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Duke to kick. Decent kick. And he just got stood up right there. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. This drive will start at the 37. Single set backfield. Drops back to pass. Throws into coverage, just picked off. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. We've got a 1st and 10. line up in the jumbo set. To the right and tackled immediately. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
No gain on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 41. From the gun. Scrambling around. Runs with it, and he's got room. Knocked out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
I'm telling you, quarterbacks who can run the ball are so hard to stop. You have to scheme around them, which takes the best coverages out of your defensive playbook.
Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. Here he goes. What a play, and that is first and goal. And that's their third first down of the drive.
Great blocking and great running equals a very successful offense.
And they've looked really good on this drive, Coach. The defense needs to figure out a way to stop them, or else they're going to have no problem putting points on the board.
A pickup of 4 on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's second down, and they're only 6 feet away from 6 points. It's power against power right now on the field. Both teams have their jumbo sets out there. And they make the stop right around the 2-yard line. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time.
It looked like the rush caused some problems there, Coach.
Yep, they were in there so quick that the running back was never able to get started.
Now he's scrambling. And he's tackled around the 1-yard line. He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that scramble. So from a yard out, the offense is going to try to stay on the field here on 4th down and goal.
Timeout called by the offense.
I'd run it right at him here. If you don't think you can make a first down in this situation, you might as well not show up for the game.
And don't forget your lead blocker.
You're absolutely right.
On a handoff, he will score. And so they punch it in on the ground, Kirk Herbstreit.
Great job up front by the offensive line. They get a good, strong push that allowed the runner to get it in there for the touchdown.
And he hits the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Duke to kick. Kicks it away. From his own goal line. Across the 30. And he's tackled at the 35-yard line. An interception cut this offense last drive short. So I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
And I don't think this defense will lay down lightly. They're going to try to continue to rattle this guy.
He drops back. Pass right, running back's got it. And down he goes, around the 46-yard line.
The screen pass gives him a new set of downs, and you know what, you guys? Those offensive linemen were out there were really moving.
Yep, the running back showed what he can do when he gets a little bit of help from the big fellas downfield.
Big, sweetheart, those guys are huge.
That toss had no room to work as the defense had the hot pursuit.
Man, they just scorched the field to get to him. I can see where the turf is gone.
The defensive back's moving in closer. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Again, he'll get the call. Gets to about the 44-yard line. And the tailback's going nowhere on that counter. 3rd and 12 coming up on this one. Ball on their own 44. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Lets it go. The defender had his hands on it, but it's incomplete.
He wasn't letting the receiver get to that one.
That's a big play on 3rd down to get a hand in there and break up the pass.
I think the quarterback would like to have that one back.
He really got a hold of that one. Fields it and hit immediately. This offense really ran the ball well as they finished off their last drive with a touchdown.
And it'll be interesting to see if the defense has made any adjustments to stop the run game.
Yeah, I'll tell you, they sure couldn't stop him from going down and scoring on that last drive, right, Coach?
They go with a run, and he's brought down in the backfield. It was the defensive lineman that got a hold of him there.
And when that kid gets a hold of you, then you usually go down.
And you're not going to break many tackles when this guy gets his hands on you.
He's on the run. He zips it. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Nice pass play to get the offense out of deep in their own territory.
It's not a good feeling when the shadow of your own goalpost is crawling up your back.
It doesn't bother these guys. That's a first down.
They're lining up in the 5-2. He lost the ball. A 2-yard run by the halfback. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. The defense comes out with 5 defensive backs this time. Back to pass. Long ball, right side. The defender had it and then dropped it. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for the reception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
Nickel defense. Can't find anyone open. Swatted away.
Now that's the way to get in there and break up a pass.
And more importantly, Coach, brings up a fourth down situation.
Fourth down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. Booming kick. And he has it on the corner. And down he goes at the 44. A heck of a return.
What I like here is they now have decent field position to work with.
They'll start at the 44-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. And we got a new man in there, running back. And they make the stop at the 23.
Nice throw. Great read by the quarterback and an even better route. If you run a corner route like that against man coverage, it makes it tough on the defense. Keep the sticks moving, sweetheart.
We've got a 1st and 10. They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Complete. And that sets them up with a 1st and goal. The offense was pretty successful on that play there.
That was a very good passing play to get the ball downfield for a very nice gain and a 1st down.
This offense has really stalled on their last 2 trips to the red zone. Kicks away, and he's got it. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Certainly not what we expected as we head to halftime. The score here in Durham, North Carolina, Duke 21, USC 3. Southern California is lining up to get this second half started. Tackle at the 23. So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. Little handoff. He makes it out maybe to the 26-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 26. They come out with 4 wide out. Now he tries to buy some time. Complete. He's got room to the 20, to the 10, and he's all the way in for the touchdown. The halfback got his number called on the pass play and came through with a score.
Well, this is what separates good backs from great ones. You have to have the ability to contribute to the passing game.
And there must have been a defensive mix-up on this play because there weren't any defenders near him when he caught that football.
tee. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Duke is ready to kick it away. He kicks off. At the 40. They'll bring him down at the 45-yard line. There was great blocking up front there, and that turned into a pretty good return.
You know, the kick coverage looks very slow in getting downfield, and that really gave this young man an opportunity to make a play.
Tough defense is key. Try this.
They'll go to work at the 45. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Straight ahead on the give. There's nowhere to run, though. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. The defensive back's moving in closer. 2 tight end set. And he's got his receiver. It's the sophomore. They were very fortunate to come up with that pass.
Not the smartest throw that he could have made, but it worked. Just makes you a little nervous when he lets that thing go.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. They come out with 3 wide receivers. They'll bring him down around the 33-yard line.
If they keep this up, they're not going to see a 3rd down all drive.
Another catch for this wide receiver. He's getting very good separation during his routes.
1-man backfield. Brought down right around the 26-yard line.
That was a pretty good-looking pass.
Yep, coach. Instead of forcing the ball downfield, threw a nice little short pass to get the 1st down. Good decision there by the quarterback.
Offset eye formation in the backfield. Looks left, picked off. Big opening. First down, 10 to go. They're packed in tight on the line. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. 1 yard on the play.
And what a big hit by that defender. He laid a licking to him.
New running back now into the backfield. Now he tries to buy some time. Now he's going to run and watch out. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 34. Well, there's no doubt what makes this kid such a dangerous weapon on the football field. Another run, more positive yards.
And those yards put him over the 100-yard mark today. This guy sure can run the football.
And I like him a lot, too. He's very multi-talented. He can throw and run the ball very well. It allows the offensive coordinator to have unlimited options when developing his game plan.
On the ground, right side. And he's tackled right around the 30. 4-yard gain by the back.
4 on the play.
It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. They'll work from the shotgun. Can't find anyone open. Brought down at the 23. 7-yard gain, and that'll be a 1st down.
If they're going to try and defend this 4-wide set with the 4-3 defense, then there's going to be big-time trouble.
Tackle at the 18-yard line. They get about 5 yards from the halfback.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd and 4. Ball on the 18. So their last red zone visit resulted in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold them this time. He's looking to pass. And they make the stop right around the 12-yard line. That was a 6-yard completion, and we'll have 1st and 10 coming up.
2 things went right on this play. 1, the receiver got open. 2, the quarterback got him the ball. Combine the 2, and you got yourself a 1st down.
It's the tailback, and he's taken down at the 6. That's a nice 6-yard gain.
On the play.
It's second down. 6 yards stand between them and 6 points. New running back now into the backfield. The play clock's at 0. They took too much time.
Tempo. Play of game. On the offense.
Possibly some miscommunication there. They can't get the play off, and it'll cost them a few. Second down, 11 yards out. And we got an injured player on the field. So the sack makes this third and very long. Well, as they take a look at that injury on the sideline, let's see what this backup can do at quarterback. Drops back to pass. Going right, intercepted. And he just got drilled. Nice interception. Too bad they weren't playing like this to start the day.
Yeah, their defense took a little too long to get into this football game.
But don't give up on them, you guys. Not yet. They're still playing football out there.
First and 10. Ball on the 6-yard line. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. They'll throw on first down. Michael knocks it away.
The corner made a really nice play on the ball there, Coach.
The old receiver never had a chance. That was great defense.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Throws a bullet over the middle. Couldn't shake free from a nice tackle there.
That is not easy to stop. The quarterback hit his man on an out route, and the defender was in man coverage. As a defender in man coverage, you cannot get beat deep, and as a result, the underneath routes are going to be there. As you can see, it worked out great for the offense as they were looking for a new set of downs.
Great job by the offense to keep the chains moving. And I don't care what level of football you play, as a receiver, you have to be able to create separation on an out route, especially against man coverage like this kid just showed us. Excellent route by the receiver.
And that'll be a gain of 10 by the running back.
Gain of 10 on the play.
Second and inches. Ball on the 41. We head to the fourth quarter, and this one is pretty hard to believe. Our score here at Wallace Wade Stadium, Duke 28, USC 3. So it's second down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Looking to throw. And it's picked off. They'll bring him down at the 38-yard line. What is going on here, guys?
They've just been outplayed and outcoached out there today.
Anything and everything has gone wrong today, Kirk. There's not much else you can do except pack it up and try again next week.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. The defense comes out with 5 defensive backs this time. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. And the halfback halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
Gain on the play.
It's 2nd and 7. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Heads left, looking downfield. Now he's going to run, and watch out. He's pushed out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A big gain for the quarterback.
I'll tell you what, guys, this guy's pretty athletic.
Just like you when you played at the old Buckeye Stadium. I don't think this was a design play, but it worked like it was. And you're right. If I'm the coach, I'd let this kid run it more.
And he tackles him hard at the 23-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. They'll work from the shotgun. Can't find anyone open. And he got it to the sophomore. Big play, and it's 1st and goal. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how do you like that quarterback? Whew, what a throw. He just had the right touch on that football.
Lee, you're right. Beautiful looking pass there by the young quarterback.
The halfback with a carry. He's taken down around the 8-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
1st down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. They're packed in tight on the line. And off, touchdown. Good-looking run as the halfback found the end zone.
He sure did. Took the head up and boom. Hello. Touchdown.
He makes the PAT. So with less than 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter, our score, Duke 35, USC 3. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Makes it out to maybe the 40-yard line. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time. They line up in an I. And they use motion. He drops back. Passes, and it's almost picked off. The defender could only get a hand on it.
A hand on it? If this kid wants to be a big-time player, he better start getting 2 hands on it.
Yeah, Lee, the ball should have been picked off.
Single set backfield. Oh, great catch. Tackle at about the 47-yard line. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
The backfield's in an offset I formation. They try to run it inside and hammered down. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 45. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. He drops back, and he's got his receiver. It's the sophomore. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
Quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
1-man backfield. Tosses it out. And he's brought down at the 11. So with that run, they pick up another first.
It's a nice job again up front by the offensive line. They're doing a good job of neutralizing the defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
The kicker got him 3 points in that last red zone visit. Let's see if they can come away with 6 this time.
The defenders are really going to have to get their heads into this game. That was a big play, and on 1st down, no less.
First down and goal to go. Ball on the 1-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. I'm pretty sure they won't win it, but they haven't quit yet. And guys, what do you think of that touchdown run?
Boy, I really like the way the line made room for this guy to run through.
I like the way he used his vision there to run through the hole. This offense is really clicking right now.
And when you have moves like this halfback, it is very easy to get into the end zone.
tacks on the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and the score is Duke 35, USC 10. Here's the onside. Well, that'll end all hopes of a miracle.
You can say that again. This one is pretty much done.
The offense will start at the 47-yard line. Duke with a commanding lead. Just under 3 to go in regulation.
Kirk, how about that defensive end getting in there on that play?
That is just a great play getting into the backfield. This guy is so quick that the ball carrier never had a chance.
Duke in control. Just over 2 minutes in the game. Here's the long ball, left side. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And this quarterback continues to control the game. That's his 4th touchdown pass.
He's had one heck of a performance. Great job by this quarterback.
You know, guys, talking to the head coach, he says this kid makes these kind of plays every day in practice. So you know he's capable of doing this on a game-to-game basis as well.
And he converts the extra point. So with just over 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, our score, Duke 42, USC 10. Duke gets set to kick this one away. Kicks off. Gathered in at the 6. He's taken down at the 42-yard line. There was great blocking up front there, and that turned into a pretty good return.
You know, the kick coverage looked very slow in getting downfield, and that really gave this young man an opportunity to make a play.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 42. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. Setting up the play action.
Not that impressive of a play. Let's see if they continue to employ the short passing game or if they decide to run the ball.
It's second down and 4 to go. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Not much room there as they hand it off straight up the middle. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. It's third down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. They keep it on the ground and get the first down.
Good call there on third down by the old head coach.
Yeah, and also give credit to the big boys up front. They did an excellent job of allowing the back to get nice yardage there.
Got it, but he's going to lose yards here. That's a 2-yard loss.
Not much going on there. Those kind of plays will not work against this defense. You can be sure of that.
It's second down and 12. Ball on the 46. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. He'll get the call again. He's tackled at about the 39-yard line. That'll be a 7-yard pickup. And here's another third down. They come out in an empty backfield. Pulls it in and stopped in his tracks with that tackle. Couple of yards there.
The sophomore had nowhere to go after the catch there. Nice defensive play. This is one of my favorite plays in the playbook. Single back set, 3 wide receivers.
And they don't get the first. And that was a big stop defensively.
Yeah, they only needed a few yards here to keep the drive alive. Great job by the defense to shut them down.
I can't argue the play call. The defense just did their job by standing their ground. They'll set up shop at the 36-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They come out in a goal line set. Taken down in the backfield. And he couldn't go anywhere on that run.
Nah, he couldn't go anywhere because there was no place for him to run. The defensive front got a good push and knocked that offensive line backwards.
2nd and 13 coming up here. Going with the shotgun here. He's scrambling. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 40-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
So the offense will move a little bit closer with that penalty. 1st and 10. Ball on the 45. They line up in the jumbo set. They go with a run, and he breaks it out into the open. That's 4 yards on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
We've got a 2nd and 5. Ball on the 41. Another run. Tackle at about the 35. That's the end of the ball game, and our final score in this one, Duke 42, USC 10. Lee, what are your final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
This is absolutely unbelievable. Duke came into this game as huge underdogs, and they completely dominated this game from start to finish. Normally, after a huge upset like this, you're going to see the fans storm the field and celebrate. Shoot, this win was over so long ago, they're already home. Wow, what a game.
Well, folks, that's it for this edition of NCAA Football 09. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. And remember that if it's in the game, it's in the game.